There's the Bonnie cart with many of her magic tricks. This is the water meter video. The water meter is located in the parkway between the curb and the sidewalk, and that's acceptable. The lawn sprinkler main shutoff valve is not located. It's not acceptable for, of course it is. Neighbors is too. But it should not be located in the parkway. I got another video coming up for that, so we'll talk about how we don't have a lawn sprinkler check valve. But this is an analog meter, and we don't have much in the way of a flow indicator. We've got this broader dial. You know, it's not as sensitive as some of the others, but if it's moving, water's moving, and it is moving. You got to study it, but I'm watching it creep. All right, we have failed the water meter test. It's not someplace we can find. It's someplace that we can see. It's someplace that we can't see. We're not there yet. In the flower bed. In the flower bed here. In this irrigation box, that's the main water shutoff valve to the house. Parallel is on, perpendicular is off. You notice this is on a PEX line. Okay, so this valve should be supported so that it doesn't move. Actually, I'll leave that off. I want to take a still picture of that. And what we're looking for, you see this water right here? I haven't turned the water on. This faucet is leaking. Probably one of the contributing factor to failing the water meter test, but maybe not the only one. We're looking for between 60 and 80 psi. Excuse me, between 40 and 80 psi. My bad. And we got about 50 psi. So the water pressure is good to the house. So that's the water. We got the water meter with the main water shutoff valve, which is not properly supported. We got a leaking front faucet, and we got 50 psi. And then we're looking for cleanouts, sewer cleanouts. All right, while we're here, just kind of keep all the plumbing together. And right here we have a double cleanout, right there and right there. And what that means is so that if you have a obstruction in the house, an auger, snake, rotor-rooter, call it what you will, you can go in this pipe and it turns and goes that way. But if you have a problem out in the street, you can put your auger, snake, rotor-rooter, whatever, in that opening, and it curves and it goes out towards the street. So you never have this dead spot in the middle, and you can go either direction. And I'd like to be through. I always like to finish up my business. But over here, an additional clean out. When they're installed on the wall, that's more or less by design. Okay? But when you have an additional clean out that goes into the ground next to the foundation like this, that means maybe we had foundation repair, or maybe that there was a sewer problem, but there's an issue going on. There's an issue going on, or has been an issue that's been corrected, and that's a good thing. Now we got another clean out that we can go in and clean stuff out. So, you know, in case of an emergency, it's not such a bad thing, but it does let us know that there is some history with this structure. And so you might want to ask the seller, hey, why do I have that extra clean out stuck in the ground over there on the west side of the house?